Welcome to another episode of Byte Club Cinema. Today, we'll be watching the movie Flow. It won the Oscar for Best Animated Feature. It came out in 2024. So, because the movie has no dialogue, it's completely wordless, so I've decided to put on my Morgan Freeman voice to be the narrator, because that seems appropriate when you're watching a movie without dialogue, right? I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hit joy before this, of course, is Diesel. But I think I don't know, have you heard of this movie before?
I've heard of it, and I know that one of the main things about it is no dialogue.
Yeah. Um, I was surprised when it won Best Animated. I was expecting Wild Robot to win Best Animated based on all the buzz it had around. Because like when Wild Robot came out in September, like our theater was packed. Like everybody went to see Wild Robot. That was a big hit for 2024. So I was surprised they went. But we will watch Wild Robot soon. I think probably next week I'll probably do Wild Robot. Knock out these two. These two are supposed to be like the best animated films from 2024. So hey, why not? I like animated movies. Now Flow, it was started development in 2019, so it took 5 years on this. So that's pretty impressive. 5 years. They used Blender, which is the free open source thing. No deleted scenes, no storyboards, which is, I mean, that's again fascinating. Like you make a movie with no storyboards. Oh man. So apparently it's some kind of post-apocalyptic world. So I don't know, like maybe this is related to Stray, or maybe it was inspired by the video game Stray. Um, let's see. Um, do, 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 do. Yeah, oh, it came out in May of 2024. Now, I didn't hear about this movie at all, I will say. It did not release in the theater where I work. I didn't know about it. I don't think it even had really a broad U.S. release. It's mainly European, so it's Latvian, French, and Belgian, which is interesting. Let's see. Um, oh, okay. So apparently it's based on a short movie that came out in 2012 called Aqua, which is about a cat overcoming its fear of the ocean. So that's funny. Or fear, yeah. Let's see. I switched the blender. Let's see. No. The anime series Future Boy Conan was apparently also an inspiration. So it is inspired by anime. So that's kind of neat. Let's see. Oh, okay. So he's saying like the way they did it is they put animals into the scene to explore them with a camera. Interesting. So a naturalistic approach. I'm curious if there will be a solid narrative to this. I'm assuming it's something like, so maybe like a vignette of scenes of like, here's the cat doing a thing, here's the cat with another cat, here's the cat with this animal. Like, there's a series of things, like maybe it was some kind of progression of things happening. So like, the environment changes over time and we see the animals responding to that. So, it should be interesting. Let's see. Oh, apparently, okay, and the voice of the cat is based on an actual cat. So the Mielk is the original cat. He belongs to sound designer Gerwal the Kois. Oh God, I am butchering that name so hard. But then, so actual cat voiced the cat. So that's cool. I don't know how many pussy jokes we're gonna slap into this. This is supposed to be a fairly, it's supposed to be a pretty, like, I guess a serious film. I heard anime. Yes. Flow is apparently inspired by Future Boy Conan, which is an anime. Apparently there's going to be a board game, or there was. So apparently a board game based on the game came out in January 2025. So that's interesting. That's kind of cool. Let's see. Due to the film's popularity, a statue of the cat was installed in Riga. Interesting. Let's see. Riga Citizen of the Year. Let's see. Oh, and the Latvian film industry as a whole has gotten a boost from this film. And that's really neat. when you make a film so good that the entire film industry of your country benefits. That's really awesome. So kudos to the filmmakers here. By all accounts, they did a really good job on this. We'll see. I'll see if we like it. I don't know. It could be a matter of taste. I'm going in with fairly high hopes on this, I will say. Given the pedigree, given the awards, given the critical acclaim, I'm expecting good things out of this. So I've got pretty high expectations. Hopefully, lives up to it. I'm hoping for something on par with, say, Miyazaki. You know, something very Ghibli-like, in essence. So, before we start, I do want to say, shout out to those who followed me since the last time I streamed. So, okay, I think we have, bronze. Let's see. Oh, yeah. So, last time, we had, I gave shot, yeah. So, we had Kuriyama Ellis, Organic Losama, Hope the Cat, who's in the chat. Hey, yo. And I know Trax sent you, so I appreciate that. Trax, cool dude. We had Bronze, TG Gaming. We had Chris Mayer, and we had Olga Okami. Those are the current followers there, so thank you very much. 5 away from 400. 5 away from 400. Oh, man. So cool. All right, we're about to crack the big 400. Nice. All right, let's see. Any thoughts for you, Diesel, before we get started?
No, I'm just interested to see how this is going to go.
All right. So, okay, usual county off supply. There is a mask over the video because copyright. Let's see. The audio will be, if you're watching this live, you get to hear the audio. If you're watching the VOD, it's muted because copyright. There will be a timer up top so you can follow along. Obviously, there's, there's kind of no subtitles because there's no dialogue. So, no point. Although, let's see. Interestingly, it does come with a subtitle track, so I will turn that on. I don't know what SDH stands for. Maybe it's like scene descriptive or something. If it's intrusive, I'll turn it off. But there's no dialogue, so there you go. And the decision, by the way, making no dialogue is very clever because a movie told purely with visuals and sound, that's universal. Anybody can watch it. It's really cheap. Just put out there. Any country can watch it. No dubbing budget at all. Really smart. Really smart. I will give them serious points for that. That's a really cool thing. All right. Let us begin. 3, 2, 1, go. I should point out I am watching this is the 4K resolution one. So this is a very, very nice resolution here. Now
I am curious. Is the studio that made this American or is it a foreign studio?
Oh no, it's Latvian, French, and Belgium. Primarily.
Okay, so as I always say, okay, expectations have gone up because it's not an American film.
Yeah, I don't think you would get the American studio be willing to take this kind of risk. I mean, a dialogue-less movie where the cat just is a cat. If the cat's not talking, American movie they would force the cat to talk. I remember.
Well, it'd be the case. You gotta remember, Hollywood thinks we're nothing but a bunch of bumbling idiots that can't understand anything unless it's directly stated.
Yeah, exactly. I always remember the story Spirit, the wild stallion. The creator for Spirit had to fight tooth and nail so that they didn't force the horse to talk. He absolutely did not want the horse to talk because as soon as the horse talks, it's a Disney movie. I don't want that. I want this to be something more mature than talking animals. And that was the right call. So.
It's also the case you don't need animals to talk. It's just in some cases, yes, but they went about it in such a way that you get everything you need from watching the film and just looking how they behave. You can probably get a gander what they feel.
Yeah, exactly. So
it's the whole reason for animation. You can make things so much more expressive than live action.
Yes, exactly. And that is also a challenge, though. It is genuinely a challenge. Okay, yeah, this is just descriptive. I'm going to turn that off because that's just, no. Okay, goodbye. I don't need that. I don't need to know the sound effects of the distance. Thank you very much. Alright, but that's okay. But yes, at the same time, visuals, relying purely on visual without narration, is a challenge, and it's an impressive one. And I have a lot of respect for people who can pull it off well. And that's really going to be the judge here, is can they tell a story just with the visuals? Let's find out. I think so, based on the critical response. But it is hard, and I do acknowledge that there is a lot of skill that has to go into that.
Yeah, no, there is a lot that goes into it, which is why when you told me it's a foreign film, my expectations have gone up, because I know I keep hating on, like, American Hollywood and stuff, but with all the garbage they continuously turn out, I think I'm justified in my, hatred of fucking films anymore.
Oh yeah, trust me, like, at work we are lamenting just how sucky everything is these days. I mean, we got a few good movies coming out this year, that's it. It's so bad. Like, we thought 2024 was bad, 2025 is looking to be about as bad as 2024. We've got a few things to look forward to, but not much.
I mean, the only way Hollywood's ever gonna potentially start taking risk and actually making decent movies is gonna be if they go bankrupt, and even then, they may still fucking hold on to, the moviegoer's fault that we're going bankrupt. Fuck them, keep pushing out the same shit. They'll eventually watch it.
Exactly. But this is supposed to be different, so let's see. Oh, I like the cat already. Oh, it's up here. I'm a sucker for cats. Cats are my favorite. No, don't get me wrong. I don't hate dogs. I'm not a good, smart dog. Very loyal, friendly, and intelligent. I love a good golden retriever or chocolate lab. But cats are my preferred. So, okay, so we got giant cat statues clearly hanging around some kind of cat sanctuary. You have, I guess, an abandoned house based on the broken window. There's a boat in a tree. That's okay, so I guess some kind of storm blew through. That's the only way a boat would get in a tree like that. Maybe some kind of flash flood from some time ago. Yeah, I'm expecting there'll probably be a lot of, like, background clues. Now, of course, yeah, for a cat, obviously one of the big concerns would be wild dogs. Because, as they say, every domesticated dog is one missed meal away from becoming a wolf again. So, yeah, the cat is going to be dinner to these guys. As cute as they are.
I mean, everything has that lizard brain response of when you get hungry enough, everything is food.
Yeah. I remember how, like, Little House on the Prairie, there was the whole episode about packs of wild dogs, because you had domesticated dogs that where the owner would die or something, and the dogs would go loose, and they would go feral, and then they would start, hunting humans, because dogs will revert to wolf pretty quick. Now, domesticated cats, by comparison, unfortunately, some of them, we've bred them such that they can't revert back to feral state. Like this guy here is like, dinner. I see tasty meat. Cat's got an advantage on nimbleness and agility, but yeah, dogs have more power.
Yeah, which, we know the American trope would have been the cat talking while throwing out nothing but Marvel clips like, "Oh, every dog's got it today!"
Oh, God, yeah, no. No, this is good, though. This is good. Hey, it's a rabbit. Go hunt the rabbit, dogs. There you go. Good. Chase the rabbit, not the cat. That's much more appropriate food for you. Anyhow, yeah. Cat got lucky, rabbit is a distraction. But unfortunately, it expended all that energy and got no food.
'Tis the way of life.
Yep. And of course, a cat this size also has to worry about birds of prey. Hawks will 100% eat a domestic cat.
Oh, then someone else scared them off.
Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh, so they scare them off too, okay. What would make deer decide to run? What's chasing the deer? Is it a lion?
Nope, it's probably a flood.
Oh crap!
Yeah,
tsunami. Okay, that explains how the boat got. That explains how the boat got in the tree. Okay.
All right, cat. Time to learn to swim.
Yep.
While having a bunch of water in your fucking brain.
Yeah. So this is a flood zone. Okay. That sucks. Now the good news is cats are natural swimmers. They don't necessarily hate the water. They just don't prefer it. Oh geez, yeah, smashing against a tree is not a good way to go. But yeah, if you can climb onto a branch or something like that. Now the question is this a permanent uptick in the water, or is this just a flash flood that's going to recede? Get off a branch into him, dog. Fine. Well, I think the dog, okay. Oh, gosh.
I'm taking you with me.
Well, I go the dog's like, hey, peace out, oh, yep, land. Okay, there we go. Good. Whoa, okay. Maybe like a dam burst or something like that. Could also just be rainwater upstream.
Something.
I really love the animation style. You could tell it's 3D. Like the anime, they say Blender, so this is clearly CG. But the cell shading on this, the kind of painted style they have, really nice. Really love how the visuals are. It's like a painting, basically.
And the cat's doing cat stuff.
Dog's not hungry, it's just curious now. Hey, wanna be friends? I guess not having any of that. I like personality. Oh, stork. Or crane. What the?
Fucking idea what that is. It's bird.
Yeah, is that it? No, it's not executive bird. It's one of those like old style birds. Don't know what that is exactly.
Cat has accepted the dog.
Yeah, that's funny. The cat has a pet dog. Wait, what?
Another thing you could tell is, which I guess shows the animators at least did some research. When the cat was vibing with the dog, tail was up. That's usually, I think a sign of trust or something like that for cats.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's why when a cat is around somebody it likes, they'll have their tail up.
Okay, so the cat belonged to the owner of this cabin. All right, makes sense. And they did the carvings based on the cat. So, where'd the owner go?
Probably dead.
Well, yeah, but how? Old age? Moved away?
I don't think we'll be getting those answers.
No, at least not.
I don't assume evacuate because they would have took the cat.
Yeah, that's true. The other dog Markula statues. It's like, dang blasted. You gotta pee on everything, dog.
Julie, that we could tell the cat is very iffy on the dog, considering dog's doing stuff it doesn't like. And we didn't need the cat to look at the camera and say, I do not like what the dog is currently doing. This is not nice.
Also,
amazing.
Wow, that water is, that's water's rising kind of fast. Interesting. So whatever's causing the flood, it's not relenting. I mean, I'd always expect the movie to give us the answer what's causing the flood, but that's, okay. Oh, the boat got knocked out of the tree. That's cool. Now that's a nice setup payoff right there, because we saw the boat in the tree.
Yeah. So we can see the water steadily rising. Cat ain't gonna got a choice because it acknowledges it. And it is interesting that they at least have the animals have some level of intelligence.
Yeah.
Because I assume most dogs and stuff wouldn't think to get into a fucking boat.
Depends. Some dogs are pretty clever. Now the cat's like, am I welcome in there? I don't know if I trust you all. But yeah, he's seen his garden submerged. Oh, that's sad. Oh, that is quick. That house is going to be underwater here very soon. That's not good.
Cat. Yeah, let's see the cat abandoned home, because ain't got a choice. Yeah, that is fucking quick, Jesus.
Wow, that carving a giant cat. That's cool. But, oh, okay, so now we get, wow. By the way, the water effect, too, is gorgeous. I love the way they animate the water.
Yeah.
That is difficult. Water is difficult to do well. You know, this feels like a video game. It feels like a game where I'm controlling the cat. And so on, like, you could make a video game from this real easy. Oh.
Yeah, it is nice how they're going about this, though. Because we just have to infer things. We're not going to know anything.
Oh, man. Oh, wow. Okay. Jeez, that was the top of the hill, but okay. Wow. It looks like it's everything. Everything's getting swallowed up by this water. Like, where's it coming from? Is this like the glacier melt from upstream? Okay, whales.
So this also isn't our world. Because that's not a whale. Look at the spines. Those are
that is
spiked.
Aren't aliens?
I'm thinking potentially this is like an alternate, like, sort of world where we have like cats and dogs that are domesticated, but as we saw, we've seen animals that we don't really know what they are.
Yeah. Oh, better get out of the flotation device so I still can. Because, yeah, the cat. Okay, the cat recognizes boats as, like, human. I mean, that makes sense. Animals have very good pattern recognition. Cats and dogs especially. Oh, wow, it's still climbing. That's crazy. Oh boy. Yeah, I know that the rising water is such an anxiety inducer.
Yeah, ain't got a choice but to swim.
Yeah. I mean, you know how. Good news, you know how to swim. And thankfully, this isn't like rushing water. Like, it's relatively still, it's just rising, but... Okay, hey, nice.
So it was hoping the boat would get close so it could just jump on.
Is that a capybara? Oh, that's good. Oh, but capybaras are not known for meat eating, so that's awesome. Aw. Coconut doggy. I don't know you. That's cute. Oh, that's an excellent choice for a companion animal. Yeah, capybara, they are adorable. Now, fun fact, capybaras are actually eaten. They are considered like guinea pigs. Capybaras and guinea pigs are raised to be eaten in South America. So as cute as they are considered red meat. So, but they are really adorable. So, I don't know. I wouldn't eat one unless I was very, very hungry. Still raining. Should probably get in from the rain, cat.
And another thing, just going to point this out again. Again, we can easily tell how each of the characters are kind of feeling, and we can infer what they might be thinking.
Yep. Yeah, the capybara is like, hey, come on in, get out of the rain, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so
it's very much the Aurora Borealis. This guy's looking fucking interesting.
Okay, back to land for now.
Yeah, but without characters being able to talk, it really forces the writers and animators to, put in the effort to really make these characters expressive and to be able to tell the story through, them.
So other topic of another world. I mean, this could be, maybe this is like an alien planet that humans colonized. We brought our pets with us, but then we left. That could do it. The cat got left behind.
And potentially. I'm assuming with the way they've done this, we're not going to know because the cat doesn't know. The animals don't know what's going on. They just have to kind of, accept and try to adapt.
Right, exactly.
Hey, lemur!
Oh my god. It's his name, Julian.
I was resistant making that joke.
Doesn't like to move it. Sorry. There's another streamer I watch, Ryu. So she has the I like to move it, redeem, both with bits and channel points. So it's kind of become her unofficial theme song. We'll just play it randomly. Yeah. Oh, any trip ruins. Birds are gonna be okay until they can't put down nests. But yeah, I'm guessing that bird is not an Earth bird. Well, especially given like we have that giant whale-like thing. Definitely not a whale. And those birds don't look like our whales or our birds. So
they're definitely adapted for fishing, though. Long legs.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey.
Oops. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no.
Cat done fucked up. This is the capybara's movie now.
Oof. Okay. I mean, the thing eats fish. I mean, is it going? I mean, will it eat? I mean, the question is, what other? Does it mainly just eat fish, or will it eat other prey? Hopefully, not other prey.
Doesn't seem like it.
Let's say it's just curious. Yeah.
Kind of just being a bird.
Was it trying to catch a fish?
It might be.
I mean, it's got to be hungry. I mean, I didn't eat the other day and it used a lot of energy.
Yeah, it's trying to fish.
Oh no. They fill up our energy to swim than to walk, though, so that's not good. Yeah, I definitely misjudged that.
Oh, here comes bird.
Yeah, I'm not a fish, you damn bird. Don't grab me. The way it's animated, the cat's swimming is really good.
Oh, yeah.
I also love the fish. The fish design is very colorful. It's almost, man, it looks kind of like South America. In some ways, I mean, hard to pin down. I don't know, are there lemurs in South America?
I don't know, but like I said, judging by other stuff, I would assume that, again, this is some other world that just potentially shares some of our animals. Uh-oh, cat fucked up.
Uh-oh. I mean, oh wait, don't cats naturally float like humans do?
I don't 100% know, but you also gotta consider that's because, like, air. Oh, yeah, no, that's definitely not fucking of our world. I like barnacles and stuff, and he got lucky it's breaching for a reason.
Proof. Okay, so it is possible for the cat to run out of stamina and just drown. That's not good. Alright. Well, I'm not a fish. I'm a cat, not a catfish.
You're being abducted.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, that's some really tall spires there, okay. Yeah, the other birds are like, hey, your fish looks kind of weird. The fish supposed to have 4 legs? Whoops. Turn.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, okay. Whoa, nice.
Rough landing.
Whoa. Yeah, the cat's very lucky. The birds do recognize that it's not food. Like, they have a certain shape of this is food and the cat is not it. So, whew. Oh, some kind of big statue. That's cool.
Yeah, no, so definitely humans were here. Or,
yeah,
it also, like, because I'm thinking potentially this wasn't, like, we didn't come, like, humans from Earth come and colonize this place. It potentially is just an alternate sort of area that just happened to potentially have humans on it. Maybe they all left because shit was going bad. Maybe we did come and colonize this. It's hard to fucking say, really.
Yeah.
Because I think that's the point. We're not meant to really care what happened to the humans, potentially. Or else they would have shown us. Cat is figuring out how to steer.
A house, maybe. Oh, hey, the lemur. Makes sense the lemur would have, oh yeah, collecting trinkets and shiny things. That makes a lot of sense.
Collecting the shinies.
It's packing its bags. That's so cute. Ah, yes, the shell. The shell has handed down the generations.
And the keys.
But look, you can't take it all with you.
So they do give them some humanization with intelligence.
Well, bit, yeah. Oh, yep, and here goes the water. Oh, the water's still rising, yep.
Yep, and the capybara could sense it, so he just drug his, helped him pack a bit and drug the stuff up.
Yeah, you save what you could. Hop on board, man. You got what you got. That's it. Basically, so the last human artifacts saved by a lemur. The water shall reclaim it all.
It tried to collect the shinies.
Man, we all
and
know
again,
that
through its actions and the noises it's making, we could tell not very happy about losing that.
Nope. Hey,
a lot of showing us what they're going through instead of just having somebody fucking tell us. Very nice.
Yep. Hairball. Oh, that's a nice shiny there. Now you have to wonder if there were people, obviously if water's going up, people would adapt by, making floating cities. We already have that technology. It would be relatively simple for us to adapt to.
Well, the thing is, something we're not noticing a lot of is we see screws and stuff, but no machinery.
Yeah.
So could it have been potentially the people here were still in a more tribal thing, which would explain all the carvings and such.
Yeah, we made the boats, so like 1800s, but yeah, they may not have been able to mass produce things yet. Oh, nice food.
So I don't know when like screws and stuff started being like, and look at that, it's bananas, but the fauna is so fucking alien.
Yeah.
And for all we know, those actually might not be bananas.
Plantains, maybe?
Oh no, they're bananas.
Okay.
But they're attached to a weird flower, which I don't think bananas normally are attached to.
Yeah. Oh, there's something in there? Yeah, capybara can eat the bananas, so can the lemur. The problem, though, is the rising water. It's going to start killing plant life, because most trees, like some like mangroves, they can survive in water very good for a good chunk. But a lot of trees, when they get this flooded, they're just going to die. Their roots will rot, and they will perish. So,
well, the thing we gotta wonder is this world used to this sort of flooding?
True. Maybe this is a common occurrence. I mean, usually periods of high flooding will be accompanied by periods of receding water, so I mean, are we dealing with like a 40-day, 40-night Noah situation where eventually it's going to go away? Or is this like the water just keep rising and there's no stopping it and everything's going to die, which would be tragic.
Yeah, which I think, again, that's the case. I think that might be answered towards the end if this is going to be a 48, 49s thing. And then the weird fucking circle things animals do.
Yeah. Oh, they've got nowhere to go. I mean, the rising waters just mean...
Oh, I know. This is probably a dream.
Oh. That's cool. That's a cool visual. Also, soundtrack. Excellent. Love the music, the ambiance for this. The sound design is very good. Also love the way the cat just loves climbing high places.
So they were able to do windmills.
Yeah, that's consistent with 1800s, so we're still seeing 1800s level technology here.
Yeah. Lemur really likes the mirror.
There's a gunpowder horn, so they had guns. But yeah, getting to dry land, even if it's only temporary, if you keep the ship nearby, you can run around on dry land, stretch your legs, maybe find some food, and when the water rises, the boat's nearby, you can hop back on. So, smart. Now I'm okay with the cat having some planning and thinking skills here.
That's perfectly fine. It's just a case we don't know if this is our world or some other world.
Yeah.
Which I want to say more alien due to the fact of some of the creatures we're seeing.
Yeah, same. Lemur wants shiny, floaty shiny, yes. Now, capybara can get some fresh greens, eating grass. Yeah, the water's still rising.
Oh, hey, it's dog.
Before. Hello, friend. I have heard that my master David the Sculptor started to talk Scarl. Now, hey, I like the dog, by the way. The dog is... Dog's cool. Alright. Cool fish, yes. We saw it, the cat still hasn't been able to eat anything. I would very much like to see him be able to catch something to, get food. My shiny, not your shiny. The dog's just like, ball, throw the ball, I fetch.
We can understand everything going on because they do know. Hey, bird's back.
You are lost, baby, I feed. I like that. Well, I take it from my child.
Or potentially that was its mate, maybe? Yeah, because they're flying together.
How dare you give our fish to a strange creature? We give it to our child.
Oh, it's a nesting area for them.
Yeah, with that floods, that's gonna suck. Because birds are very particular about where they nest. This is definitely an ecological disaster. But if the dog is just like, wee. I love how the dog is like like reckless but well-meaning. What happened to the other dogs, though? I mean, he had a group.
That is curious.
Uh-oh. I hope this doesn't lead to him being the cat gets split up from the others. That would suck.
I guess we'll have to see. This is a beautiful scene, though.
Oh, yeah. No, the scenery is gorgeous. The birds seem to be more curious than angry. Like, what is this thing?
I think they're angry due to the... Yeah, they're extending feathers and such.
Yeah. Fight me, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the big one might be saying, hey, let's eat this little thing. And the other one's like, no, not food. Cats are our friend, not food.
Damn.
Gee, I put my foot on you. Jeez, okay. It's only to assert dominance, man.
That's how animals are.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Oh, jeez, okay. It's like a leg-breaking scene in a mafia movie. Great facial expressions, too. Like, you tell, like, what they're thinking, their, like, emotion. They do give the animals some emotion. Yeah, by breaking the wing makes it harder. Yeah. The water's gonna catch up.
Yeah, so they effectively fucked it so it would die.
Mm-hmm. Make it vulnerable to predators. So, like, are these based on, like, actual birds, though? That's kind of my question.
I don't know. They don't look like any bird I've ever fucking seen.
Okay, yes, okay. So I said executive bird. Secretary bird. So, yes, that is a secretary bird. Those are real birds. Okay. I saw one in a zoo once. Yeah, secretary birds are quite lovely. The way they carry themselves and so on. They're really, really pretty. And, I don't know, they're like better ostriches, essentially. They're prettier ostriches.
Yeah, fair enough.
They're related to that. They're actually I think they're related to the emu and ostrich family. Wait, where'd the other dogs go? Like, did the other, like, okay? Oh man, I hope the other dogs are okay. Like, I really hope that the fact that the golden retriever here made it doesn't imply like the other dogs didn't make it. Like, that would be very dark. I really hope his friends are okay. Oh man. Because there was like 4 other dogs other than him. Like, oh man. But that's the other thing too. I have no idea like what the end tone of this movie's gonna be. Like, but this could be a case of like everybody dies. Like, we could be like did either of these characters and animals, and they're all gonna die? I don't know. But I don't know where this is going emotionally. It's very interesting, though.
Also, the bird knows how to sail.
Nice. There's the bird knows the wind and could guide the boat. God, I love how the dog's facial expression just tells us like, hi, friend, wake up.
Oh. Fucking
bobber. Fishing tech. Oh, bobber, yeah, for fishing. But of course the cat loves that.
Cat doesn't like the dog still.
Mm-hmm. The natural rivalry. With uneasy peace between them. Silly cat, you have 4 legs, not 2. Chew toy. Give me that, not your true toy. But, I'd say, yeah, the lemur is probably the most human of the cast, I would say. Like, the way he
and
acts.
The cat's being a dick.
They're just pushing it off the shelf. That's great. Oh, I love that little touch. Now, see, that's a cat being cat. That's wonderful.
All I was missing was for the cat to look the lemur directly in its fucking eyes while it did it.
Hey,
oh, more monkeys.
Yeah. I like how one of them looks like he has, like, wearing a hat or something. Oh, he is wearing a hat. Oh, they're all wearing hats. Well, that's neat.
I got jewelry.
Julian has wares if you have gold.
Look at the shiny.
Where are these strangers from? He's like, why are you scared away with friends? I wanted to trade.
We show shiny.
Bang. Okay.
You scared away the bad bitches, god damn it.
Yeah, I was trying to make friends, man.
Oh, they're taking shifts.
That's cool. Love this movie. Yeah, I know, this is great. I am loving this so far, Missy. Hey there. Oh, some kind of castle? A mansion or something? Road? Is this like the top of a castle? Let's see. Come on, show us this. Oh, yeah, a mansion.
Oh,
okay.
Shit. Not okay. Just... No, that's a city.
The city, yeah. Now the style
okay, yeah,
of the
no,
city...
so... Yeah, so they were not in any modern era. So if this flood did hit, yeah, no, the humans would have been fucked.
Yeah. So this survives the like 1800s based on the architecture. So it looks like South America. American or European.
Judging by this, potentially the owner may have went to do trading and stuff, and then got hit with the flood.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, that's right. Yeah, the one who made the cat stuff. This could be the city that they traveled to. They went on their way, got hit. One of the early flash floods, died, left the cat alone. Yeah, I could totally see that.
So it is the case that it is interesting that we just don't know what had happened.
This looks European, I will say. It doesn't look. It's so weird because like some of the statues and other art, like the capybara and lemur suggest not Europe. But then this is Venice. Like this is very Venetian. This is reminds me of Italy. The way they do a lot of the sheep stuff. Let's see. I love the movies like why does a capybara have a boat? Why wouldn't a capybara have a boat? Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
And of course, the secretary bird knows how to steer a boat.
Wait, they have piping.
Piping?
Yeah. They have piping
Okay.
into the houses. So
Interior plumbing. Okay, so late 1800s then. Yeah,
definitely not enough to where they could produce anything that would be able to withstand a flood of this magnitude.
Because all this is like hewn stonework and so on. Yeah, you're not seeing like the glass and steel of skyscrapers and so on. This is all again 1800s kind of level. But I mean, humans have clearly already gotten out of Dodge because they saw the floodwaters coming. So where'd they go? And obviously this place is bare because of much higher elevation. Oh, airplane fetch.
Well, it's the case we just don't know what happened. So the humans could be dead, but they may not be.
Oh no, what'd you do that for? Oh, that's the secretary bird being a dick. Aw, Ariel, where's they? Aw, we really like that thing too. Why? Well, at least, okay, already he's dumb enough to jump in the water after it because he knows he can't get back. It's like, you jerk, you don't really play shiny ball. I'll murderize ya. Well,
turn this boat around one way or fuck another.
Half the fun is trying to figure out what happened. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out from the context clues, yeah. Yeah, what they think we're trying to figure out is what's the tech level of the humans. So that's what they were trying to pay attention to a little bit here. It looks like around 1800s is about how far the humans got in this planet. But then we're also getting like massive floods. We don't know exactly how the floods got started. It looks like, repeated like rainstorms. Like, constant rain, steady storms. Oh. Okay. Well, the boat's stuck, so the good news is they can get back to it without too much trouble. It's good news. Yeah, something happened suddenly to the cat's owner, such that the owner couldn't bring the cat with them. I want to say the owner was a woman because the art and statues, but it could have been a guy. I don't know. Clearly lived alone. I want to say because like single bed. I would say it's probably a single owner, not a family. By themselves in a cottage, clearly dedicated to carving cat statues. So.
Also, this cat doesn't have a collar.
Also, yeah. But we know that the owner was making statues based on. So I mean, the cat was owned.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the capybara is gonna fetch the ball. Hey, flew off of him.
And then one of the big fish.
He's like, nope.
He's like, nope.
That's
too fucking big.
Yep. $100 would be a snack for the giant fish.
This world's definitely alien.
Yeah.
It has similarities to us, but it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely alien, judging by the fucking body.
Yeah. I mean, this city does not exist on Earth, for sure. I mean, it's based on Venice. Clearly inspired by Venice. Whoa, okay. Well, if the boat capsized,
knocked them free.
It's game over. Okay, good.
Well, the sail was stuck, and they had no way of really getting it off.
Yeah. So that was helpful, yeah. Oof. But yeah, game over is definitely if the ship capsizes. They've got no way to uncapsize it, so they gotta be real careful here.
And they won't be able to throw in any catchy Marvel quips to try to make the situation better because, every movie fucking needs them for some reason.
Yeah. No, I'm loving this so far. The storytelling is superb on this. Great art style, great sound design. Well, okay, ads are going. Capybara vibing while the world ends, yeah. Well, I mean, that's what I would expect for a coconut doggy.
That's also the case. The animals don't. The environment's changing, but they don't know the world might be ending. And he's attempting to, I guess, meditate.
Oh no. No, don't treat the tail is not a play toy. Oh no, cat. No.
Yeah, cat's gonna attack.
Or the eyes. I love the eyes on that. Aww. And it gets too. It's like the dog's vibing. It's like, do I look that silly? Alright, I just stopped looking that silly. Oh no, the life. That's okay, that's very realistic and I love that.
Animals act like animals to a degree.
Yeah, I see what they mean by I see what they mean by there's no storyboards. They just had a group of animals, put them in situations, and like just played out like how the animals would behave. And it's really well done here. And it does tell us the progression. The water gives us the passage of time. You know, as the water rises, we can see time passing. Hey,
he got a fish.
Finally, some food.
And they're getting used to it.
Oh, good. They're getting better at swimming, too. Excellent. And getting better about hopping back on the boat. Yum. Nom, 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 nom. Good. Glad the cat is finally getting something to eat. I'm getting worried there.
Yeah, they're adapting to the situation they have found themselves in.
Yep. The cat becoming a fisher, yeah. Good. The bounty of the sea will keep the cat fed for a while. Good. And of course the bird can eat some of this too, so that's also nice.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, the bird's wing will heal with time. I mean, eventually the bird will know, will be able to fly again.
Yep. It is, this is really nice. It's a little montage of fishing.
Mm-hmm. Yay. Because the dog can eat the fish too, so that's good. That's good. Get enough for everybody. There you go. Nice.
Pick it off the ground, bitch.
Let's see. So Missy says, one really cool thing about this movie is that something on an enormous world spanning scale is happening. Narratives folks don't care that zero ability even remotely comprehend what's happening. Yeah, exactly. You know, some kind of global flood is happening. You know, I always make the comparison to Noah. Like, it's just like
I do like that the fish is glistening in the sun. It's shiny. Shiny fish.
Yeah, that's, really good visuals here. We're seeing the water is progressing even further. Now the tops of the cathedral and the bells are starting and not getting covered. You know, we can no longer see the city. The city is now submerged.
I think it's a good choice to have a world-ending thing with, animals with zero ability to comprehend the situation. Because it's just, at the end of the day, it's just them trying to survive.
Yeah.
Oh, there's his homies.
Oh, there's his friends. Yeah, okay. Oh no, they lost the boat.
Well, they had no way of steering it, so they were just kind of going wherever the fuck the water took them.
Yeah, the dog's like, hey, can you save my friends? Save my friends, please. Please save my friends. And the cat's like,
and
yeah,
that's when the lemur pulls out a rocket launcher.
The capybara's like, come on. We gotta save them. Because those dogs will die if you leave them. I like this too. This is also the cat reconciling with, dogs that were trying to eat him just earlier. Yay, no, I appreciate it, Missy, yay. I like that the bird is reluctant. It's like, you sure about this? You sure about this? Fine.
He trusts the cat.
Yeah. But yeah, you can't see, nowhere in the scenery now can we see the city. The city is completely submerged. It really shows the passage of time. Very clever. Most likely this tower we probably saw earlier in some of the shots, just very high above the water, if we were paying more attention. So that's really good setup there. All of man's structures cannot stand against the passage of time and the flow of nature. Oh boy, now we got a crowded boat. I don't think the bird's too happy about how crowded things are, but...
Definitely doesn't seem to be.
Like, that's a lot of dogs. Oh yeah, now they're gonna eat a lot of their food too. But I guess, I feel I was saving some of that.
And now nobody else gets to eat.
Yeah. Are you food? Yeah, are the newcomers... Oh, are the newcomers going to be as polite as the other one? That's really kind of the question. To be fair, you can't eat glass, so whoa, oh crap, now what?
Capybara is trying. Uh-oh.
You can't eat that, so why aren't you grabbing something that can't be eaten, my dog?
Yeah, the dog's trying to help him get it back. Oh no.
I mean, the glass isn't shattered, thankfully, but yeah, they broke the handle. Oh no, it is shattered.
No, they broke the mirror.
That's 7 years bad luck. Human years. In dog years, that's like 49 years of bad luck. That's terrible.
Yeah, and the dog is realizing his mistake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like, you're cool, but your friends are kind of suck,
Friends are assholes.
Yeah, I understand, basically this dog hangs with the wrong crowd. I think it's the general vibe I'm getting here. He's the nice one, but the others, not so much. They're kind of selfish pricks. Because, not every dog is a good dog. There are bad dogs, unfortunately.
Very much so. Which will explain why the bird didn't want anything to do with them.
Oh, okay,
and there's their boat. Yeah, so the shit got fucked.
They got away from them, yeah. Alright, so maybe the dog should, hop on their own boat.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's a lot of boats. Okay, so...
So they may have tried to repair, but didn't matter.
Yeah, so I think that's what happened to a lot of people then. So I think a lot of people did try to go onto boats, but something happened. Because that's clearly humans right there. I mean, that's clearly something humans put together, and oh no. Is that a waterfall?
Sure, this structure, though, is definitely, stormy as hell.
But no, yeah, it's just a storm. But yeah, these pillars are a death trap for boats, looks like.
It could be that they're causing, whirlpools and things like that under them. So that's why this area is so bad for boats.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh no, did the bow just break? Oh no. Oh, they are hosed. They've got no control now. Or the rudder. What did I just say? Bow. The rudder. Anyway. Oh no, the cat got knocked unconscious. Oh man. Going through stormy waters with no rudder. A rainstorm. Yeah, I think it definitely something environmental has gone wrong here. Because very, very clearly, like, all this rain and stuff, clearly bad.
And the capybara's trying to get him out of the rain.
Yeah. The other dogs were hiding. I mean, the bird's fine. Well, can it fly? Sorta can limp. Okay, we're seeing more human settlements up here. So I'm guessing
the bird's getting the fuck off the boat.
Yeah, I'm guessing I'm guessing the boats we saw there, those were humans trying to get to this outpost here, as this is clearly much as higher up than the village was. So some of the villagers were copping onto boats trying to get up here, trying to get away from the floodwaters. But interestingly, like, our animals are one step behind all of the people. Like, where did the people go? There were people here, very obviously. Well, they're catching up to them, because we saw, again, with those boat wreckages, clearly imply that there were people. Oh no, now he's separated from the others. He can't get back to the boat.
Well, the bird, he saw the bird come this way.
Right. Right, and the others now stuck on the run of this boat. Oh no, the capybara and the lemur and the dogs might all be doomed. Oh, it sucks. But this looks Asian. This looks like something you'd see in like a Tibetan thing. Oh, that is so weird. The pastiche of cultures, by the way, that we're seeing. So we have like rustic European cottage. We have South American temple and pillars designs with the statues and stuff. Then we have, Venice, Italy village. Now we've got Tibetan monastery, or a Chinese monastery, looks like.
And to keep in mind that we have been seeing these pillars for a while now.
True. These are
so it speaks to their gargantuan size.
Yeah. Yeah, the water's not going to reach the top of these guys for a pretty peaceably long time. So if I was a human, this is where I would go, because this is probably the last place on Earth that's going to get flooded. The question is that enough?
Well, the issue is you could be here, but what are you going to eat?
Yeah, that too.
Because the waters don't look very, bird came here.
Okay. We know the flooding is caused by the rain. The weather is clearly driving the flood. Hey, dear friendo, watch the end of the world with?
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Now, there's something...
Well, there's something weird here, yeah. That's strange. Bubbles? Okay.
No, gravity's being reversed. Or, turned off.
Wait, is this a teleporter pad?
We were seeing these, weird things in the sky, the color stuff. They're high up enough to be in them.
That's cute. The cat is floating.
becoming one with the cosmos.
Yeah, and I'm glad you're here, Missy. Please see it. This is my first time seeing this. I haven't seen I haven't seen this movie before, but I mean, this strikes me like a tractor beam or a teleportation thing. Oh, the bird is being called. My ancestors call me.
And the cat's being set back down.
That's weird. Okay.
Fuck, jeez.
Okay.
Huh.
So I have to guess like teleportation pad. Maybe that's how the humans evacuated. So this is an alien planet. And this is their means off world. I don't know why the cat wasn't able to go.
What the fuck? Because
Yeah,
we're
that was
seeing
weird.
those things earlier. Like, we saw that same sort of pattern, that Cosmo, thing. So the bird knew to go there.
Yeah, something. Oh, they're almost... Wow, okay, they are pretty far away. They survived. That's good.
Yeah, but cat won't be able to swim that.
Yeah. And they can't steer back to get them.
Gonna try, though.
Oh. And it's also neat. I didn't compare them, but you could probably see the water rising relative to the lantern back there for when the cat first went onto the pillar versus when he got off the pillar. Oh, man. I mean, good news is... the floaties are anything. Awesome, okay.
You should get the lemur.
Yeah. There we go. That'll help. That's a good way to rest. Because now you can use that to float and then just paddle with your legs. Can you figure that out?
Yeah, he's figured it out.
Awesome. Okay. That greatly reduces the effort it's going to take to get to the boat. Yes, they're fighting fans. Of course, we don't know how cold this water is. That's the other thing.
And he's exhausted.
Oh, man, yeah. Well, he probably swimming a very long distance for a cat. But that's a long distance for a human. So, yeah, look how far beyond the pillars he is already.
Is the water going down or up?
Well, what the... Wait, is the water receding?
Might be.
Oh. Oh, okay. The floodwaters are receding now. Well, that's good. All right. If the floodwaters recede, you're good. You're fine.
So, yeah, no, you're saying the plants are used to the weird flooding.
Okay. Yeah. Like, if this happens every now and then, the plants are just like, okay, this is fine. Now the question is, were the humans used to this? So if this happens every now and then, are the humans like, oh yeah, no, this happens every now and then. We just evacuate to our predetermined flood area, and then we'll just go back to our homes. It would explain why like, all the houses were like stone and stuff, because stone obviously can handle flooding. So,
no, the ground's opening up.
Oh, okay, so the ground opens up to allow the water in, okay. Oh, I hope this doesn't be like the planet's gonna blow up or something. I hope this isn't like a Krypton situation.
It's either that or it's a continent splitting.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah, that would
It
do
could be
yeah.
that this world has something like that. It's either that or the planet will open up, water gets poured in, and then it,
Yeah.
keeps the flood at bay for a while.
Yeah, it's like in Africa, there's a part like that's splitting off, and so it splits off. Eventually, the land is going to collapse, and the ocean is just going to come rushing in to a particular area. So that could be what we were just seeing, like the ocean rushing into a localized area. People got out because they saw it coming. They just relocated to where it isn't going to be. But now the split continued, and so now instead of water rushing in, the split opened up more. Now the water can exit, and everything's back to normal. All right, that would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, would explain the trees and stuff we were seeing earlier were like in a swampy. Oh shit!
Hey,
Lemur's basket.
Remnants of his friends. That's good. That's good. All right, so where's the boat?
Definitely a lot of things to be answered, but things we won't have answered.
Yeah.
Because we're watching it from a cat.
Yeah. Now,
and the cat doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, I will say that the continental drift thing is most likely.
So that horn you were saying earlier that you thought was a gunpowder holder? No, that's just a normal horn.
Oh,
so they haven't found gunpowder yet.
Okay, so it's like a trumpet thing. Oh, look, like an old-timey amphitheater. That's neat.
Oh, lemurs.
Oh, is this his lemur or somebody else?
So it looks like a theater.
Yeah, it's like a Roman amphitheater. Yeah, you can tell for like the wooden, obviously very grown over, so very ancient.
Yeah, which with all the fauna being the way it is, yeah, no, it's you. So all the plants and stuff are used to the flooding.
Yeah,
because everything is, perfectly fine.
Yeah, so this happens every now and then, and animals just try to get by. But maybe it's the first time that humans went through it. Hey, want to listen to our choral practice? We're doing a barbershop sextet with lemurs. Aw. Hey, look, I got new friends now. So where'd the others go?
Is the friend the shiny?
Yeah. Well, he's the king of the lemurs now, because he's got the mirror.
Nah, he gave it up.
Okay, alright. So King Julian decided to be like, hey, you know what, friendship with you is better. That's cool.
The friend was the shiny all along.
Uh-huh. Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh!
Up there. Oh, that's the precarious birch for sure.
Definitely, but this explains how the boats and stuff got in the trees.
Right. Because we saw boats and trees earlier, so yeah.
So this could be like an annual thing that happens.
Could be. Maybe they'll like trip around too much so you don't fall into the vast crevasse. You know, guys?
Both things too late for that one.
You may want to, guys, you can take a running leap off of the boat, Oh no.
Yeah, now's the time to fucking jump.
Abandoned ship, guys. You really should jump off the boat, Yeah, there we go.
They figured that out.
Come on, guys. Go, 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 go. Oh, can the capybara make it, though? Capybaras aren't exactly known for their jumping ability. Oh, jeez, the whole tree is going.
Whatever, little bud.
Bro, dude, come on, jump. That boat is not going to survive the drop. Oh, basically drop some string or something down to him. Makes sense. It's like, yeah, I see string, maybe the survival eye, either like climb. Okay, come on. But yeah, he's got to be on the tree. The tree itself is falling. Oh, this is going to be tense. Again, I don't know if the...
They're going to pull it.
Oh,
they're going to pull the capybara closer.
Smart. Cat, you better jump out of that tree. Oh, good. Oh, boy.
Capybara caught him.
Nice. Teamwork. Good job. Oh, no. Rabbit. Oh, no. But the other's going to be like, food. Oh, no.
A short attention span.
Yep, squirrel. Oh, no. They did the up dog. But no, this guy, yeah. He knows better. Like, rawr. I'm going to give it my all. I'll have the strength of 5 dogs in me. Yay. All right, cat. Where'd the cat go?
Cat jumped off.
Okay.
Cat jumped and then the capybara followed.
Ah, true. That was close. Yeah, your friends are jerks. Like, you're a good friend. The others, yeah, the ADHD is a little much on them. Aw. Now what?
Alright. You survived the first one. Now you ready for stage 2? Electric Boogaloo.
Oh, great. The deer are running again. Oh, no. Another cycle of floods? Wait, so is it flood, sink, over and over again?
The flooding never ends. The ride never ends.
Or is something else? Are they ready for something else?
Needs to know.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe he's heading back to see what happened to the bird. Oh no.
Oh, yeah, no, it's a rapid. Yeah, so these things can't even predict it.
Yeah, wow. Okay. So yeah, it was so fast that this guy could, like, get swept out to the sea. Aw, I feel bad for the beach whale. Especially, like, we know that these guys are not, like, meat eaters. I mean, he saved the cat. Probably just eat krill.
Interesting eyes.
Oh. Aw. Yeah, what are these based on? Like, I'm curious. Mutated. Okay, so it is a whale, but it's supposed to be a mutated whale.
Okay,
So,
where'd you find that out?
I read the Wikipedia.
Oh,
so it's a mutant whale. Okay. I don't read the wiki to avoid plot spoilers, but since like we've already seen that part of the movie, I don't mind. Okay, so mutated whale. That's what that is.
At least what we could comprehend as such. Because was it directly stated by the people who made this that was a mutated whale, or is it what people are theorizing?
Don't know. I mean, it's whale-like, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
They made a little family.
Yeah, a likely band of friends. I wonder what happened to the bird, though. As that the bird got, like, take me to your leader there. They got teleported to his space.
The bird ascended.
Yeah.
We may never know what happened to the bird.
Yeah. I mean, maybe the implication is that humans ride this out in space on spaceships. I mean, we don't see any, like, modern tech here, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. It could just mean, like, maybe the animals went through human ruins. I mean, old human cities still exist even right now. So maybe humans are, like, in space waiting for the floods to subside before coming back down.
The issue with that is with the portal and everything, the thing, that's not very high tech. That was magic, more like.
Yeah, that was really strange. I don't know what to make of that. I don't know what they were going for there. And as I said, the other thing too that gets me is you have South American influence, you have European cottage, South American, the temples, the statues, then Venice, and then Tibetan monk stuff. So this is a big pastiche of many different human cultures. So I think alien planet. I think this is an alien planet where stuff operates on a fundamentally different cycle from what we're used to. And because humans brought our animals here, that's why you have, lemurs and capybaras and secretary birds, dogs and cats all in the same area, along with those. Because I think those deer, I think those are from Africa. So those and the lemur, I think, are both from Africa. But secretary birds are, oh, okay, the little after credit thing. Okay, it's a whale again, I guess. So maybe it floods again, so the whale, like, lives. Who knows? But yeah, we don't know. We don't know where this is. We don't know when this is. I think alien planet. I think alien planet. We colonized it. We built some of the stuff that we felt familiar with, hence the throwback tech, but it's an alien planet, so we have the ability to leave. But we just decided to go rustic because that was more cost effective. But that's why the mashup, that's why this weird pattern of flood, drain, that we clearly see is, and as you point out, the trees are clearly used to this because they shrug the flood off like it's nothing. So
I don't think this is a alien planet colonized by humans. I think this is just a separate world that supported life to start, that found ways of getting around. So whatever species settled here, because we don't know if they're human or not. They could be an entirely separate alien species that is humanoid, but found ways that the...
I don't know, the statue seems to be just human.
Yeah, I mean, it could be human. I also beg to think of saying that could have been a god for them, considering we worship beings that, yes, a lot of mainstream ones look humanoid, but if you get into more like pagan and stuff, don't resemble humans. Beelzebub, Lucifer, and things like them. They are worshipped, but they have humanoid qualities, but they're not humans. Even though some people like to portray them as such.
Yeah.
Hell, even biblically accurate angels, another good one, don't look anything like humans. Yet they're, still worshipped. So it could be, it's either that or it was humans developed on this planet, but I don't think, Because I don't think it'd be cost effective to go back to those sort of structures, considering the amount of time and effort it would make to recreate those, even though we have modern. Because that's the issue. We don't see, outside of potentially piping, we don't see any machinery, no electronics, nothing.
Yeah. True. Yeah, you know what? You could be right. This could be like a parallel Earth where this is common, and we're just seeing like these are another Earth, humanity in the 1800s roughly, slightly distribution of slightly different distribution of fauna, and yeah, there's just constant flood cycles all the time. And now, where are the people? Don't know. Obviously, we have these magic portal things that seem to whisk people off, so maybe that's where the people went. Maybe the people were like, hey, there's these strange portals that open up, well, let's hop in them, get away from the floodwaters.
Which would explain the amount of boats there.
Yeah.
But it doesn't make sense that this planet was colonized by a spacefaring species that couldn't develop ways of just, like, cities that are capable of being submerged underwater. Biodomes. Like, why wouldn't they just develop biodomes if this planet was worth inhabiting?
That's true, yeah. Dome technology would make obvious sense in the place of floods, waterproof, etc. Yeah, it makes total sense. But yeah, I think the implication based, so assuming this isn't an alien planet that was colonized, but it is an alien planet where humans developed, or humanoids developed, along with animals parallel to Earth, but not entirely Earth, like the whales. The whales are very clearly not our whales. So I think the obvious implication is all the boats around the Tibetan monk ruins implies that this is where humanity fled to. The floods were incoming. To get away from it, humanity fled to the mountain area, to the pillars, popped in the portals, teleported who knows where. They're not coming back. The Secretary bird that got teleported, it's not coming back. It's going who knows where. Maybe another dimension, another planet, who knows. But humanity's gone. The Secretary bird went. The cat was not. Ultimately, it's kind of sad because, that's probably where the cat's owner is. The cat's owner probably took that trip or died in a sudden flash flood. We don't know. But the cat's not to be reunited with its owner now, which is a shame, But, yeah, I also did like another bit. I like the cat's PTSD, right? Because at the beginning of the movie, cat heard a deer running, and then flood, and then all this bad stuff happens. Now here again, that sees the deer running, it's like, oh my god, no, it's going to flood again. Pattern recognition, which makes a lot of sense. So it runs, but we know the floods weren't coming that time. But it has that learned like anxiety spike of like, oh no, danger. That was really good. I like that a lot. Let's see. So in terms of this winning Oscar for Best Picture, I definitely see it. I don't know, but do you think, based on what you saw, do you think this is an Oscar-worthy movie?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Definitely.
Now, is this better than Wild Robot? Don't know yet. Haven't seen Wild Robot yet. So, that will be kind of the big thing, because it was this and Wild Robot, I think, were the two most deserving for it. So, which one's better? Don't know. We'll find out. But this is
we'll
really
see.
Good.
But I think this one is definitely going to edge out due to the fact that so much more has to go into the animation because you can't have them talk. There is no talking, only like animal noises. We can't comprehend what that means.
Yeah.
So they have to do so much work into the animation to properly project everything they want. So I think that's also why it potentially edged out. It was because the story is told through solely images.
Yes, it is definitely a very high-end piece of animation here. Now, for Wild Robots, it does have talking animals. So the animals do talk in Wild Robot along with the robot itself. I knew the robot talked in Wild Robot. I didn't know the animals apparently also talk. So yeah, so that's a stark contrast there. So yeah, this I will take not talking animals with human-like personalities to them over talking animals. because to me, it's more immersive in a lot of ways. But let's see, just on Gerald Green, positives on this movie. Animation is superb. Look, the animation, the smoothness, the style, the artwork on this is splendid. Everything is gorgeous. Everything is good to look at. The action is easy to follow. You know what's happening in every scene. There's no real confusion other than the deliberate mystery of what happened. There is a lot of unanswered questions on purpose. However, here's the thing. They aren't doing the J.J. Abrams mystery box. I have the distinct impression that the creators of this movie know exactly what happened, know exactly what's going on, that they do know all the answers. They're just being selective on what answers they give us and what they tell us, and that's fine. I'm fine with that. But everything is consistent in this. The only weird thing is the pillar, but that's okay. It's left to our imagination. I've already given my theory of that's probably where the humans ended up as they split to the pillars. They went through a portal. That's why we don't see any humans in this, because they all vamoosed. And I think that's fair. What are they? We don't know. But we don't need to know that. We just need to know that humans are gone. And they probably fled through the pillars. They essentially answer the question of why don't we see any people? Because they give us the pillars as an answer to that question. It's fine. So there's no mystery box. It's consistent. It's beautiful. It's all about friendship as a central core. The story is great. The way the time progresses, the tension of the always rising water, a constant threat that is there, as well as and you don't know who's gonna live. So, you can't tell. These are all animal stuff, but they could die. I mean, the whale dies in the end. So there is some bittersweet ending to that. The whale dies. That he's kind of the bro that accompanies them silently. He saves the cat. He knocks them free of the tree. I'm going to assume that the same whale the whole time. I'm going to assume the same guy. He dies in the end. That's a loss. The silent big bro is gone. The secretary bird disappears. You don't know where he went. So there is some loss. There is some tragedy. But overall, it is feel good. And I love it. The sound design, music, ambiance, God, the visuals, it's so good. This was really, really well done. Just absolutely superb. The cons, I don't know. I would say the only con I would say is with the pillar thing, the mysticism there. I don't know. I would have preferred it to not have the mysticism of the pillars. I think keeping it more grounded may have been a better story direction, I think. But that is a very minor quibble. They put it in there. It doesn't offend me, but
I don't think it takes away, considering this is meant to be a strange world.
Yeah.
We don't fully know how it functions, and for all we know, that is technological, but it's mysticism to us because we're viewing it through the lenses of animals who can't understand what's going on.
Yeah, it's not a choice I would have made, but I can understand why they did, and it does look pretty. It looks pretty, so there is that. And I don't. What do you think? So I'm giving this say 8.5, 9 out of 10.
I definitely go with a strong 9 to 10. It was a great movie. Yeah, and for all we know as well with that could be a natural occurring phenomenon to that planet. So that could be something that just happens in its environment, and the bird just instinctively knew when it would happen.
Yep, this is how you get out of here. Oh, teleport to safety. Yep, just like other pillar. Bang, there we go.
Yeah, because the interesting thing was once the bird kind of figured out what was going on, it knew what to do. So that makes me think that is something that potentially is also naturally occurring and is a second nature to them.
Do you think the bird was steering the ship towards there because it knew this pillar is the exit? Follow me.
Yeah. It definitely it was going there with a purpose, because as we saw, once they were close enough that it could fly, it immediately flew there.
Yeah. And I think the bird was going to share the exit with the others. I think once they had the other dogs, they were just okay, screw you. These dogs don't deserve the exit. These dogs are jerks. I don't like them. Grr. you know. So
it was definitely a case. There was purpose to it, and it makes me think that could it be a little mysticism, but it could be something that naturally occurs that the birds understand, which could explain why when the other birds did that, they broke its wing and flew off in that direction.
Okay. Yeah.
To make sure it couldn't get there.
Right, that he couldn't make that climb, but he found another way through the boat. Right. Okay. Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. I don't know, Missy, if you have any theories or anything like that you want to contribute on the film, because you've seen it before. So I don't know if you had any theories to chime in with. Feel free to post some. But yeah, Missy did observe always a world space scale, and the narrative is choosing focus on small characters. Now I love stuff like that, where giant global catastrophe, but we're going to keep a narrow focus, so you see the consequences of the catastrophe, but intimately personalized. And that's really how you should do it, because it tells stories should be intimate and relatable. This movie is very relatable. We can all see ourselves in the cat, in the lemur, especially the lemur. I mean, the lemur is probably the most relatable character, I would say, because the lemur is the most human out of all of them. Human acting with the whole collection. It's like, no, my stuff, I must save my collection. Very relatable.
They all have bits of humanity in them.
Yeah, the golden retriever is just like, oh, dude, you're adorable. Your friends are church, but you're adorable. Like, why do you hang out with these people? The capybara is just a bro. I like the capybara. It's just like, I am chill. We're good. Get some bananas. I'm good. Life's good. I'm surviving. I'm vibing here. We're good. The big thing is, biggest decision the capybara made was, hey, we need to save those dogs. We're not going to abandon the other dogs to die, but we need to stand up for that. And the bird's like, no, let them die. And it's like, no, we gotta save them. Do the right thing. So that was cool. That was cool. Capybara doing the right thing. Hey, Chaos. Please see you. We just finished watching Flow. So that was really good. Let's see, what time is it? It's only 8:30. Okay, so Diesel, we have a choice here. Let me look up. I don't know, do you have to go to bed soon, or do you have to go away soon?
No, I should be fine.
Okay, because if you wanted to, the Wild Robot's only like an hour and 40 minutes. Do you want to watch Wild Robot?
Yeah, fuck it, yeah.
Yeah, we can knock that out tonight. I think a back-to-back of really good, strong animated would be a lot of fun. So, no worries. No worries, Chaos. I think we're gonna do another one, because I'm still good to go. It's only 8:30. I could stay up a little longer. I do have early morning collab with Clicky in the morning with Stardew Valley, so I can't stay up super late. But I could do another movie. It's not a super long one. So, all right, let's do Wild Robot. So before I go. Any final thoughts on Flow here before we call it, before we wrap this up?
It was a strong, good movie, and definitely directed by people who shared the same vision and were all passionate, and didn't have to deal with the bullshit of the modern film, which I say the modern American film, where everything is played super safe. Gotta be so safe and so boring and bland that nobody wants to see it. You still lose money, yet you dumb fucks refuse to try anything.
Yeah, exactly. So I agree that this was clearly a passion project, clearly conceived of by a strong creative mind, with a strong focus. They knew exactly what they wanted. They saw it through, and to a large degree, it is because, they knew what was going on, and that was, man, I summarized that badly. But let me try it again. Strong creative vision, the will to see it through, and minimal interference by people who might have thrown bad decisions into the mix, like make the animals talk or garbage like that. This definitely reflects the original vision of the creative crew, and I really appreciate how that turned out. So, great job all around. We need more movies like Flow and fewer movies like Snow White. There you go. If Flow was the industry standard for how things were made and approached and so on, cinema would be much better off than it is right now. This was good. It deserved an Oscar for sure. For sure. I am not going to tell the Academy that they picked wrong when they picked this movie to win. Now, is Wild Robot better? I don't know. Wild Robot's pretty good, but I don't know. This could end up being better. I'm open to this one being the superior of the two, but we'll find out. We're about to find out. Alright, so for those watching live, stream is not over. We're going to do Wild Robot next. If you're watching the bot, this is where it is. Let us know in the comments below. What did you think of Flow? Did you enjoy this as much as we did? Does this make you want to adopt a black cat? Because that's another thing too. I should also say the popularity of Flow has actually caused the adoption of black cats to surge internationally, which totally understand. Black cats are cute. I will say I legitimately prefer black cats to many others, because here's a problem with all white cats. When they shed, the fur stands out a lot. Black cats, their fur kind of blends in a little bit better. So black cat shedding is a little less obvious than white cat shedding. So I actually don't mind black cats at all. Right? My favorite would be like a Russian blue, so like the gray fur. Those are gray short furs. Those are really, really adorable. But black cats are cute, fundamentally. I also like tabbies. Tabbies are also really great. The orange hair. Although the orange hair is a little can get a little messy. So, all right, let us know down below what you thought. Feel free to suggest other films and so on. So we're going to do Wild Robot next here live on stream. So tune in next week. If you're watching this on YouTube, tune in next week for our commentary on Wild Robot, which was another contender for Best Animated. Oh, and Chaos says, I love the tiger cats, the ones that look like a tiger. Oh yeah, those are great. Those are great. Now, Palace cats, that's another great one. Yeah, Palace cats are also a lot of fun. I haven't seen anybody try to tame those, but they are the grumpiest cat in the world. They're adorable. If you ever want a fun video, look up Palace Cats on YouTube Shorts. You'll get some really, really fun little things. Definitely recommend it. All right, this is Dominic Bytes signing out. When next we meet, the old robot body be fully charged.
Hey guys, welcome to the stream, Dominic Bytes. Hopefully everything works out for you, buddy.
Hey Dominic, how are you?
Hi Dom, welcome.
Hi Dominic.
Hi Dominic. Sorry guys, Dominic is a friend of ours.
Hey Dominic Bytes, welcome. Welcome on by.
Hey, Dominic, how you doing?
Hello, Dominic.
Hi there, Dominic. How's it going?
Hello, Dominic. Hello, how you doing?
Hi there, Dominic.
Hi, Dominic. How are you? Lovely to see you.
I immediately get very kind of cocky, arrogant, mischievous vibes from them.
Yeah.
I immediately get the vibe that they think that they're cooler than everybody else. Very confident character, very kind of. You cannot question what they do.
Yeah.
They're not gonna abide by your expectations. Kind of like an outlaw of a character too. They don't fit in, and maybe they're kind of more on the villainous side because of that.
So, Chuni again?
I think so.
I think so, especially with the glowing eye and the peace sign around it. It just screams Chuni.
Hey Dom, how's it going?
Hello, Dom. How's it going? Welcome. Howdy.
Hey Dom, so good to see you. Hi.
Hi Dominic, how you doing?
Hi Dominic Bytes.
Hey Dominic, how you doing? Hi.
Hi Dominic, what's up?
How are you doing today, Dominic?
Dom, thank you.
Yo Dominic, welcome on in. Yo Tier, welcome. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Happy New Year.
Dominic, good morning.
Hi there. Hi, Dominic. Hi.
Hello, Dom. How you doing? Hi there, Dominic.
Hi Dominic, how you doing?
What's up, Dominic? How are you, man?
Dominic, thank you.
Can you stop slamming shit?
Hey, Dominic.
Dominic Bytes, hello, welcome back.
I cannot read names right now. So the last one, the more blue picture, for sure number one. The last tune we did, yeah, 100% number one.
Dominic Bytes. Oh, it's you. Oh dear Dominic Bytes, let's just say there are certain positions we could explore together that would make even the most advanced AI blush.